Scoring 91 goals in a single calendar year breaks the mathematical models of modern soccer. When you combine that with an all-time record for career assists and 46 major trophies, you are looking at the most dominant statistical profile in the history of the sport. Yet, that profile belongs to a player whose biological baseline almost prevented him from ever taking the pitch. At age 10, Lionel Messi was diagnosed with a severe growth hormone deficiency that threatened to end his athletic prospects before they began. The medical treatment required nightly hormone injections that cost at least $1,000 a month. When his father's insurance ran out and his local club reneged on their financial promise, Messi faced a physical and financial standoff that lasted until a scouting trial with FC Barcelona changed his trajectory. Typically, undersized forwards face a steep decline. This diagram models how a winger's speed and effectiveness usually drop once they cross the age of 30, as the physical demands of explosive acceleration become unsustainable. Preparing to lead Argentina into a record-breaking 6th World Cup in 2026 requires a transition into cognitive adaptation, a concept known as tactical elasticity. Messi sustains his influence by constantly rewriting his role to bypass the biological limits of aging. His first phase began under manager Frank Rijkaard. In return, Messi served as an explosive right winger, consistently using his pace to cut inside onto his dominant left foot. The first major shift arrived in 2008. Manager Pep Guardiola moved Messi off the flank and into the center of the pitch, initiating a total tactical re-engineering of his game. By having the central forward drop deep, Messi created numerical overloads. This movement scrambles defensive lines, creating a 4 versus 3 advantage traditional markers can't handle. In the 2011-2012 season alone, he leveraged this central role to score 73 goals across all competitions, a European record. The false nine era demonstrated that Messi could use spatial awareness, rather than raw physical pace, to generate world-leading output. By 2014, Messi entered his third phase, the MSN era. He transitioned from a solo finisher into a synergist, focusing on high-level coordination and mutual chance creation with Neymar and Luis Suarez to secure a second domestic and continental treble. This period marked his positional deceleration phase. As his top-end acceleration declined, Messi physically migrated his operating space further back, functioning as a deep-line playmaker within the midfield. Eventually, his statistical output inverted. At PSG and Inter Miami, he began registering more assists than goals. On May 4, 2024, he broke the MLS single-game record with 5 assists and 6 total goal contributions. By replacing physical running with elite spatial processing, Messi successfully extended his competitive prime well into his mid-30s. For over a decade, club success was contrasted by structural dysfunction within the Argentina national team. Forcing Messi to carry the entire creative burden led to the 2014 World Cup final loss and a brief international retirement in 2016. Change arrived with manager Lionel Scaloni, who initiated a systemic revolution centered on a tactical fix. Scaloni built a disciplined, hard-working midfield structure designed to shield Messi from heavy defensive duties, allowing him to focus exclusively on penetrative passing and finishing. This spatial freedom ended a 28-year trophy drought. Messi captained Argentina to the 2021 Copa America title and followed it with victory at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. These wins highlight the necessity of tactical synergy. The national team transformed into a dominant force only when it built a functional system that maximized Messi's playmaking strengths. We can see his comparative value clearly by examining the Messi-Ronaldo rivalry through modern football analytics. Liverpool analytics suggest Messi's value doubles by occupying 2 roles. On this scatter plot, Ronaldo maps high for finishing, lower for playmaking. Messi matches that finishing profile with 42 non-penalty hat tricks. His 357 assists, 53% more than Ronaldo, make him the all-time international leader. This focus on addressing systemic issues also defines his life off the pitch. Having navigated severe childhood medical hurdles himself, he established the Leo Messi Foundation to improve healthcare access for children, specifically funding pediatric oncology. He has utilized digital art models to fund these programs, such as auctioning AI-infused digital renderings of his career highlights at Christie's to raise millions for UNICEF educational programs across Latin America. Ultimately, Messi's career serves as a study in athletic intelligence. Long-term success required the ability to constantly outmaneuver the biological limits of the sport by rewriting his own role within the system.